Hello friends, welcome to channel 11. Today I'm going to use some explanation how to implement star rating in Angular. So normally, I think you might see that if you wanted to see what is the rating for any product, we are going to see like this, right? Stars. So for this rating, it is going to be 3.2. But if you wanted to show in as a stars, so I'll give you some simple example how to implement this kind of Angular JS. Angular, it's not Angular JS, it's Angular. So I'm not going to in detail what Angular version I'm using. I directly going to that logic here. So this is my star component. This is my CSS, and this is my component. Let me close this. So this is the star component I'm using, and this is the CSS file. This is HTML. This is three components. I'm going to using these components in um, another component, that is the product list component. So in this product list component, so I'm using that component, and the star component I'm passing the star rating here. So this is the JSON. So if you see the star rating, it is 4.2, 3.2. So I'm passing this star rating to my star component. The star based on this, and the star component will show it the as a stars. So let me go to let's try to go to that. So anyhow, you are seeing this rating here. So this is the 3.2 rating. This is 4.2. This is the 4.8, almost 5, and this is 3.7. This is 4.6. So let me go to example here. So this is a very simple logic here. So I will start with the star component.ts file. So this is the star component. So this is the selector and URL HTML. This is the CS. And if you observe here on change, so I am just calculating based on rating. I am just uh, calculating and assigning to crop width. And this is the input parameter I am passing from the product list component. So if user pass some rating, I am just calculating um, calculating and assigning to it. Let me go to the what is exact HTML is compliant. This is the star component HTML. If you see that I'm just there is a two divs here, as an upper div and lower div. So this is the lower div. If you see that, if you see that here, so I'm just taking complete these divs and show it here. If you see, this is this is the width is 75 px, and I'm just there is a span. I'm just assigning class fa and fa star. This is the bootstrap css file which is going to produce star star. So if you decrease this thing, if you observe here, it's going to be 3. So this is the, so since we wanted to show rating as in 5 stars, I'm just uh, taking 5 spans and and uh, assigning a class. This is the bootstrap cs. So if you use this class in a span, so it will automatically show as a star icon. So like that, I took 5 spans here under the div. So in this div, I by default, means I set to 75 with 75 px. So this div is the 75 px. So I mean, in this div, since it is 75x, so it shows exactly 5 stars. So I am taking this HTML and assigning inside the another div. So inside another div, I'm just to calculate. This is the I'm assigning this property in Angular. Assigning, I'm setting a dynamic width for this div, the main div, uh, from this variable, and this is the title I'm passing from the uh, means main component. So here I'm dynamically uh, means I'm dynamically calculating the width and I'm assigning this variable. So if you see this component here, start that component. So here that component, then based on the rating. So since let's imagine my product JSON is 4.8 rating. So if you see that 4.8, and since my default div width is 75, so this width is 75. So I'm taking that here and divided by 5. So since my rating is 5, I'm dividing by 5. So since this is 75px, and my upper div I'm just calculating the width is around 75px. So if you see that, if I pass the rating, let me take calculator. So this is the main, this is the simple logic I meant to say. So 75 is this is the complete width of the div divided by 5. So I will get the 50 into my star rating is 4.8. So let's imagine in multiply by 4.8. So I will get 72. So this is the dynamic width of this div. So what it is trying to do is, so this div is overlapping of the stars, overlapping of the stars, and will show only 72 width. So that why the underlying divs are going to be hidden, and it will show. So since we are increasing a width, so it will only show that part, so that we can see that this is going to be cut like that. So basically it has two divs. One div is complete 5 stars, and the upper div we are just trying to dynamically increasing the width, so that we can see that that cuttings, and based on the percentage that division going to be shown, so that we can see that exact percentage wise, and half stars and little stars. So one more, uh, this is the HTML and component. So you can see, right, you have to divide it by, this is the total width of the div, and divided by 5 divisions. So you'll get some 15 multiplying by rating, so that you will get that width. So that means this one is automatically increased. So let's take, suppose if I assign, so if I assign 10, so it's going to be like that. So it's always so sure, because this width is we are setting dynamically. And one more thing under the CS is very much important is, so for this div I'm setting overflow is hidden. So I mean this is very much important. So if it is trying to overflow, so it doesn't show that the scrolls and all. So we have to set overflow is hidden. Since this upper, I mean this upper I mean inside div is always 75, so it's more than of this width. So normally if it is more than, if it is width is more than the specified, so div will automatically show the scroll. So we have to set to hide. So let's take scroll. So if we set the scroll, you can see that so wherever it is trying to increase more than of 75, so we'll see that scrolls here. So that's why you have to use hidden. This is one of the more thing is required. Remaining all are small, uh, all are is okay. So you understood, right? These two properties are important. You have to pass, and this calculation is important, and and this is hidden. And so this since this is the component, so I'm just using my my product I'm product list component. I'm passing my rating as a input parameter to that component, so that it automatically show that show my rating as a star rating. I hope you understand how easy it is to implement star rating in Ajax functionality. I mean Angular JS, Angular in Angular in a easy way. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.